Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Reese's coming at y'all with another video. But before I start this video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the different game, and also follow me on my Snap. My Snap will be in the description for this video, so y'all can see and be up to date when I'm dropping new videos, live streams, YouTube shorts, and all that, man. So check this out, bro. This is gonna be a little bit of a different video that I normally do. I normally just do like gameplays and voiceovers, but I want to like try something different, bro. I want to talk about like music and stuff. Eventually I want to start like reviewing music, but I think you have to have like certain licenses and stuff like that to like do reviews like on YouTube without being copyrighted. So that might be down the road. I have to figure stuff out on how to do that, but that's eventually though. That's not right now. But for now, bro, I wanted to talk about someone that's like really important, I think, in music history. By far, he's my favorite artist of all time, and that's Michael Jackson. And I wanted to, cause I was having a discussion, and I was like, bro, I think it was with my pops, yeah, and we were just talking about our favorite albums from him. So I wanted to do a top five, cause he just named his favorite album from him, but I like a lot of Michael Jackson's albums. I think I pretty much like all of his ones from like when he went from Off the Wall to like I guess Invincible. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't dive in too deep to like his childhood ones. I mean, I know the Jackson 5 ones. Like I know Triumph and I know Destiny. I know albums like that, but I don't know his solo work when he was like a kid. Besides like the big hits. But so yeah, this is just gonna be my top 5. And after I'm done with the video, let me know, like comment down below what's y'all favorite Michael Jackson albums, and stuff like that. So yeah, man. So coming in at number 5, I'm gonna have to. This one was actually the toughest one in my order, because it was like a toss up, and it was between History and Dangerous for the 5th spot. Now, bro, this one is, bro, I'm telling you, this was tough. I was going back and forth. I'm like, cause on any good day, I was like, nah, Dangerous hits, bro. But I'm like, damn, History does too. History got a lot of, I don't think the people remember History, bro. History got a lot of fucking hits, bro. So I was like, damn, I gotta decide this one. This one was like my toughest one. I think at 5, I'm gonna go with History, bro. I'm gonna go with History, and here's why. Bro, History is such a fucking, I feel like this one is really slept on for some reason. History is a great album, bro. Like that shit. The opening track, Scream with Janet Jackson, banger, bro. I think after that he hit us with They Don't Care About Us. I don't even got the track list up. If I pull up the track list, I'll probably be like, wow, because the album flow is good. Matter of fact, let me do that, because I know it's Scream, They Don't Care About Us, and then it's 3 Stranger in Moscow. Let me look at this, bro. This album was so fire, but I need to know the track list. Let me see. Was Stranger in Moscow 3? Cause to be honest with you, obviously I know the first part of History is his like greatest hits, but I'm just talking about more so the second half. Obviously we know all the hits already, but he had like I'm not even just gonna do the track list. I'm gonna just name all the songs that I know. So Scream, They Don't Care About Us are like one of my favorites. Earth Song, banger. Oh my god, especially when the chorus comes in with the gospel vocals, bro, banger. Then I already said Stranger in Moscow. To me that's one of the most slept on hit Michael Jackson records, bro. Stranger in Moscow is a banger. I love that song. That song is crazy. Then you got, You Are Not Alone. I actually thought You Are Not Alone actually grew on me. I wasn't a big fan of the song whenever it came on, but it grew on me for sure. But like, and DS, songs like that, like DS, the B records, bro. DS is a banger. There's just so many, bro. There's so many songs on this album, bro. That is just like, yo, Money. I even like Money. Money, the chorus, the hook on Money is fire. It's just so many good songs, bro. Matter of fact, I think they got the track listing on here because it was like loading slow for me. I'm trying to see if I miss anything. Come Together is alright too. I think those are all the songs that I like from the album. But that bro, History is a solid project. But like I said, it could have been. Oh, and this time around with Biggie. Oh my God, how could I forget that one? That's another banger. So it's just like, bro, he had so many hits, and he was at that time he was like mixing with different genres. Obviously, he was going hip hop with Big. He had the R&B. That he had the rock with DS. Earth Song is just bro. That's just a different type of record. So History to me is number 5. It beats out Dangerous. It's close, but it beats out Dangerous. Now number 4. Number 4, I got Bad on my list. Bad is a good album. Actually, it's not good. It's a great album. What am I talking about? Pretty much all these albums on my list is great albums. I don't think Michael Jackson has dropped a trash project unless you talking about his like after like when he was gone. Rest in peace. Which I didn't really listen to those, but I'm talking about the main ones when he was alive. I don't think he's dropped a bad project. Now back to Bad. Bad, the opening track for me, like I didn't really like it, to be honest with you. I'm not a big Bad fan of the song. It's cool. The video's alright. It's classic. It's timeless. But it's just not my cup of tea. Like I don't go. That's not one of my favorite Michael Jackson songs. Now, I think after he hits us with The Way You Make Me Feel, banger. First of all, yo, the video is classic too, timeless. But that song, bro, you could play that song that's literally a timeless record. You could play that song anywhere and that joint's just gonna go. Like it don't matter if you played it in the past or like in the present times or in the future, you could play it and it's gonna hit. I'm trying to think of other songs here. Liberian Girl, fire. That song has been sampled so many times, especially like hip hop songs, like back in the like 80s and 90s. I think Tupac did a sample of it, bro. That song is classic. Just Good Friends is actually decent too with Stevie Wonder. A lot of people skip over that one. I actually like that one. I like Just Good Friends. Another Part of Me, classic. That's another banger. I don't know why. I feel like that one doesn't get enough recognition too. Unless you watch like Rush Hour and you know the scene I'm talking about, they play it right with Chris Tucker. I think he blew up the car. It's like the opening scene. That shit was fire. But yeah, Another Part of Me, classic. Man in the Mirror, classic, like timeless record. Like Bad, bro. Bad is like up there with Thriller with like timeless hits. A lot of people don't want to admit that. I think, did Bad have more number 1 hits than Thriller, or did they have the same amount? It might have had the same amount. I don't know if it had more. But what's crazy, Bad didn't even win at the Grammys, man. That shit is crazy. Like, I forgot who they gave it to. I think it was like U2. I forgot what the album was. But I'm like, damn, y'all, I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to that U2 album. I think, was it the Joshua Tree or some shit? I think I heard of that record. I don't know. I don't think it was beating Bad. That's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all heard of those 2 albums, y'all can compare them. But cause if anything, I thought Prince. If y'all was gonna give it to someone else at that time, I think Prince had the Sign of the Times out. That was a good album too. I'm gonna have to do a Prince video too, but. Right now, let me focus on Mike. So where we at? We had Man in the Mirror, I Just Can't Stop Loving You, another banger. Dirty Diana, Smooth Criminal. Like, this album is damn near flawless. I think the only record I didn't like was, like, Speed Demon, I think. Which, that one's alright, too. I like the beat on it, but it was cool. It wasn't, like, great. Leave Me Alone, another banger. So, Bad is definitely number 4. Solidified classic. A lot of people have this as their favorite Michael Jackson album. And I feel them on that one, because this album is classic. Shout out to Bad, man. Now, number 3, a lot of people are gonna be like, bro, how the hell do you have this at 3? But to me, this album is just like Bad, and that's Thriller. But the only thing with Thriller is it has more like appeal to me. Like, it has more of the R&B. Cause to be honest, I like more of the R&B records, and I think Thriller had more like funk R&B on it. But it definitely had pop. So. But people gonna be like, how the hell is this Thriller not your number 1? I know if my brother, me and him, we always debate this about Michael Jackson albums, because he a Michael Jackson fan too. He always got Thriller as his favorite. But I'm like, man, I don't know. I mean, I like Thriller a lot, but you know what's crazy? I don't find myself going back to Thriller as much as the next 2 albums I'm about to put on the list. But Thriller, let's just go through first of all, I think this is the best intro song. This might be the best intro song up there with Prince's Purple Rain of Let's Go Crazy. You want to be starting something. Well, it's top 3 because Cause Michael has another intro that I'm about to on another album that I'm about to get to. First of all, Michael Jackson's album intros is, I don't think he's missed with one. Like Dangerous has Jam, History got Scream, Thriller got You Want to Be Starting Some. Like it's just a lot of fucking crazy intro songs from Mike, man. But then after that, Baby Be Mine #2, solid B record. Bro, you know what's crazy? A lot of people that when they review this album, they always slight Baby Be Mine for some reason. Like they always call it like, oh, it was alright, or I never go back to it. I'm like, what? Bro, Baby Be Mine is like one of the hardest records on Thriller, bro. Bro, Michael is singing his ass off on that song. And the production is crazy too. That's crazy. I definitely got Baby Be Mine, like one of the top records on Thriller. Then this is the song I don't like. If there was a song I didn't really care for on Thriller, it's the one with Paul McCartney. It's The Girl Is Mine. I had to think for a second because they got two songs. There's one song that I like, Say. That song is fire, but this one, the not Baby Mine, The Girl Is Mine, I didn't really care for. It's like slow. It's like, I mean, I get it because it's a Paul McCartney feature. He was big at the time, but like, bro, I never got into that record. #4, Thriller. Honestly, I don't go back to Thriller, but I did. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. I did recently. The beat is crazy, especially in the headphones. That's one thing I'm gonna get off. The beat on Thriller is nuts. I ain't gonna even front on that. But like, I don't go back to Thriller as much as like other Michael Jackson songs. But I know it's iconic. Obviously, it's Thriller. They play that song every Halloween. It's like on every Party City commercial. Like, that shit is crazy. The video is iconic too with the outfit. Like, that shit is too iconic, bro. The dance, everything. I think that's the biggest thing with this album too. Thriller videos, bro. All the videos are iconic. That shit broke like they had to play that shit on MTV like every time. That shit was like super iconic. All the Thriller videos was fire, from Beat It, Thriller, Billie Jean. I'm trying to think, he had any other videos. Were those all the videos he had on there? I think I saw the videos because there was only 9 songs, but just those songs on there, like, and then when he did the moonwalk for Billie Jean, Jesus, like the first time live, bro, that shit was crazy. I know, cause like no one was really like seeing that like on a big stage level. I know people were doing it, but when Mike did that shit was smooth, bro. Shit was crazy. But yeah, man, like songs like Thriller, Beat It, like that rock solo on Beat It is crazy. Like, it's just so many hits, man. Thriller is a classic for sure. People have this as their greatest Michael Jackson album, and really they say a lot of people have this as the greatest album of all time. That's up for debate, but listen, I understand that, because listen, Thriller is a fucking classic, bro. It's like there really is no skips, but the only like flaw I have with it is just that Paul McCartney record, and I don't even think like Michael was bad on it or anything. It's just it doesn't like capture me. I don't know. I don't gravitate to it. All right, but that's 3. So I already know a lot of people are gonna be like, "Yo, what the hell, bro? How is Thriller not #1?" That's crazy. Yeah, I got Thriller at #3. So let me cap off right now. I got History at 5. Bad at 4, and Thriller at 3. Alright, so #2. A lot of people are gonna be like confused with this, but this is, like I said, this is my personal preference. I'm gonna title this video my favorite instead of Michael Jackson's best, because I feel like that should be like, it's different, because these are my preferences. So at #2 I got Invincible. I already know people are like, yo, what the fuck is this dude? Now, Invincible, bro, I feel like Invincible is so slept on, bro. It is such a great album, especially if you like R&B Michael Jackson. Oh my goodness, this album delivers. First of all, this album was not promoted, but for those who like know why, I'm not gonna get into that because it's gonna take too long to explain. But actually, I'll just give a little rundown. Michael was basically having trouble with Sony, which was the label at the time that he was with. And they was just not fucking with Mike, bro. And then Mike was just like on his campaign of like F Sony. Y'all already know. And for those that living at that time period. But I remember I wasn't even born for this album. Like, because I was born a year after this album, but I remember, like when I was younger, this like "You Rock My World," that song, that's like my second favorite Michael Jackson song ever, bro. I remember that, and the video too is fire. I think that's my favorite video from him. "You Rock My World" is a fucking masterpiece. I love that video. There's just so many like things I could say about this album. First of all, the intro, "Unbreakable," classic R&B Michael Jackson, but it's like modernized of the 2000s. But the beat is, first of all, the production on this album is flames, bro. It's one of my favorite productions, like of a Michael Jackson album. Cause I think it was Dark Child. Is it Rodney Jerkins? I think that did the production. Bro, that album is from like top to bottom pretty much. He had like good production. I don't think he had one bad song on there that like production wise. He had "Unbreakable," and then he had the feature with Big. Like since Big passed, he threw on like a verse, like a throwaway verse. But even the verse was fire. Like it fit the song. Which is like, I don't know, like that album to me, it's just so. I remember like going through this album and just playing it like when I was younger. And I don't know why this album, like to me, this one, but like, and the one I'm about to say after this one are like the ones that stick out to me the most. Like these two albums I'm about to mention, like Invincible and the other one I'm about to mention, is like these are the ones I go back to the most frequently. He had "Heartbreaker," which is like a lot of people don't give him credit for the first introduction to dubstep, because a lot of people weren't doing dubstep until like the later 2000s, I would say. This album, mind you, this album came out in 2001, so you can already tell the genius of Mike, bro. He was just ahead of his time. And the song too is just fire. Like he was just flowing on that song. Then he has the title track album called obviously "Invincible," fire. I never knew who did the feature for the song "Invincible." I gotta like whoever raps on it. I gotta see who's on it, because he low-key laid a nice verse. But I was more impressed with Michael vocals at the end. Like he was just going crazy. Then he got the slow R&B records that I really like. He got the "Break of Dawn," bro, and "Heaven Can Wait." But "Break of Dawn" is so fire, bro. That is bro. First of all, I gotta see. Was it Rodney? Like I said, I gotta check who produced all these tracks, because I still don't know all the ins and outs and what made this album like. What made this album for me? Like, why did I like this album so much? Like, this production is a part of it, but I gotta see who did the production. Like the beats. I think that's Dark Child did the majority of it. But yeah, "Break of Dawn" is so fire. The bridge, the hook. Then you got "Heaven Can Wait." "Heaven Can Wait" is just a creative hook. The hook is fire. The verses. The girl who's on it, I don't know who's on the song, but she killed it. Then obviously you got "You Rock My World" on there. "Butterflies." But yo, "Butterflies" is, you want to talk about, that's another thing. His vocals on this album was super fire. Like this album does not get credit for. I feel like it just gets like out of all the Michael Jackson albums, it just gets thrown to the wayside, bro. It's just crazy to me. Like I feel like he killed this album. You know, even "Speechless," which is a record that I didn't even think I would like, but it's that second half when the music starts like picking up and the tempo switches, and then his vocals come in. Just so many songs. "Whatever Happens" with Carlos Santana on the guitar, like bro, fire, bro, just fire. "Threatened" as an outro track. "The Lost Children," a very deep song. Like Michael Jackson, that's one thing. He's gonna give you that deep song that just hits home, bro. So shout out to "Invincible." That's my second favorite album. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, hell no, but I'll tell you, if y'all give "Invincible" just like a chance, like just run it back, I think a lot of people are gonna be like, you might got a point. I don't know if y'all gonna put it in y'all top 3 or top 2 or whatever, but that's just for me. I just remember going through this album just being like, yo, this album is so fucking flames, bro. Just so flames. So definitely, if y'all haven't heard "Invincible," or if y'all haven't heard it in a while, go check it out, bro. Like I'm telling you, that album is fire. But so let me go through the recap again. So I got "History" at 5, Bad at 4. 3 is Thriller, and 2 Invincible. So number 1, I know people are like, yo, what the hell can number 1 be? Well, it's not Dangerous, cause I already spoiled that for y'all. Number 1, bro, and it's crazy because I think this is my pop's favorite album of all time too. So like this is like an album we just go back to, we just vibe with, and that's Michael Jackson's first solo album when he was like a full-grown adult, and that's Off the Wall. Off the Wall, to me, I could play this album from front to back, no skips. To me, this album is beautiful, it's perfect. First of all, my favorite song from Michael Jackson is on this album, and that's Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. When I first heard this song, I think my dad was, because I didn't even hear it off the Wall album. My dad had a album of Michael Jackson's number 1 hits. That's what it was. And because he had all the videos and all that on there. Bro, when I first heard this song, because it's the first song on that album as well, so I'm just like, yo, what is this song? The beat is crazy. It's like futuristic, but it's like a celebration type song. Michael's vocals are like better than ever. The hook is catchy as hell. The beat at even the end, I'm chill. That's one thing too. Michael Jackson's ad-libs is just timeless. It's just classic. But yeah, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, that's probably my favorite Michael Jackson record, along with You Rock My World. Just a classic record. Then you got Rock With You. Oh my goodness, a fucking banger, bro. Like he just didn't miss to me on this album. Like, cause I'm more so of a funk, like funk R&B type genre. That's like my genre of like R&B. My favorite is like funk type music, so I kind of like that style. So whoever's like an artist now who's like doing funk. Oh damn, I just got a notification. I'm doing all this live, y'all. But whoever like does funk, I'm gonna like just instantly gravitate to their music. Whoever just got that bounce in their music. I feel like that's what Michael had on this album. But Rock With You is a banger. The video is, I know the video was cheap at its time, but it's still classic. When he had the suit, the sparkle suit on. Working Day and Night, fire, like just a fire record. I just love how the song starts and then the hook. Get On the Floor. The song is fire, and whoever does the bass, I think is one of the Johnson brothers. From back in the days, whoever y'all know that group, the Johnson brothers. One of the brothers, I think he was on the Michael Jackson album, and he was doing a lot of the bass. I think that's another reason why I like this album. There's a lot of bass, like you could hear the bass playing in this album, and it's just super fire, bro. And I think it was one of the Johnson brothers, so shout out to him. Then you have Off the Wall, just fire, and that's another thing too. All his bridges, like Get On the Floor, Off the Wall. Like all his bridges were so fire to me on this album, bro. Super iconic. Like all his intros, hooks, and bridges, which is to me is like what makes a song go. Besides the beat, obviously, but that Off the Wall is just super fire. Then you got Girlfriend, a nice smooth track. It's like it's simple, but it just like it gets to the. You know, it gets to the point, but it's like it's just so simple, but it's so catchy at the same time. You know, fire record. She's Out of My Life. That's another deep song, just like that, just hits home, bro. And I know it's a slow, simple song, and I don't even think this was like an original Michael Jackson song, but I think he liked the record. I think that's what happened, and he like sung it. For those who like know the background of the song, let me know, bro. If I got it right, because I think that's what it was. But that song it's a super sad song, but like Michael sang that shit with emotion. I Can't Help It. I Can't Help It is actually I don't know if it's top 3 or top 4 of my favorite songs on this album, but yo, that I Can't Help It is such a banger, bro. Especially obviously the hook, but when you get to the outro when he starts singing it, like when he starts repeating it. That bro, his vocals on this album is just masterful, bro, just masterful. And then you got It's the Falling in Love. The girl who sings that, I don't know. I gotta figure out who's excuse me, who's on these songs, bro. Like feature wise, cause there's a lot of females on the songs that I don't know them, but like they had really nice voices. So I gotta do more research on that. But yo, just a fire record, bro. I really like the girls part even more. I'm not gonna lie, she killed that shit. And Burn the Disco as fire too as an outro. So listen, I think Off the Wall, that's my favorite. But I know a lot of people are gonna have Thriller and Bad. I'm curious, man, because maybe there might be some different opinions. Maybe some people might have Dangerous. I didn't even have Dangerous in my top 5, and I know that people are gonna be like, "Yo, you wild, bro." So I'm curious to know. Like, let me know in the comment section. Like, I want to start doing more of these videos, like just talking about music with y'all. It could be classics. It could be today's music. It could be anything. I just dropped a YouTube short about my man Joe Keery from Stranger Things. He dropped he dropped a new project, but I liked his last project before this one, even though this one was good too. And I dropped a YouTube short on it. I think that's my favorite album of the 2020s right now. If y'all ain't, it's called Decide by D Joe. I think that's how he spells it, but I think he goes by Joe. But if y'all ain't even heard that, if y'all want to listen to some new music like that you haven't heard, it's called D Joe Decide. Y'all go check that out. That's a good album. But especially if you like rock and pop. But yeah, man, that's my rankings. I'm curious to know what y'all Michael Jackson album rankings is. Is Michael Jackson one of your top 5 top favorite artists? And just yeah, man, let me know. I want to get a discussion going in the comments because I will be reading them and I'm gonna try to jump in and keep it respectful, y'all, because everyone got different opinions. So I just, everyone's taste is different. Everyone's music opinions is subjective. So let's just keep it all respectful at the end of the day because it is just music. But yeah, man, and that's it. Let me know, and I'll catch you on the next video, man. I'm out. Peace.